ಓಂ ಶ್ರೀ Please be seated.
Seeking the permission of the Honorable Chief Justice to commence the proceedings. Thank you, my Lord. Respected elders and distinguished guests, members of the judiciary, the legal fraternity, environmental champions, students and faculty of various colleges, ladies and gentlemen, namaste and a very good morning. On behalf of the High Court of Karnataka, Karnataka State Legal Services Authority, District Legal Services Authority Chikkaballapur, Advocates Association Chikkaballapur, Prashanti Balamandira Trust, Vande Bharatam and Dhare Foundations, we extend a warm and hearty welcome to everyone gathered here for the special program titled Grow Green, Save Earth.
ಹಸಿರು ಬೆಳೆಸಿ ಭೂಮಿಯನ್ನು ಉಳಿಸಿ ಎಂಬ ಉದಾತ್ತ ಸಂಕಲ್ಪದ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಸರ್ವರಿಗೂ ಸುಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಸಭೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತರಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಿರಿಯರೇ, ನ್ಯಾಯಾಂಗದ ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ಸದಸ್ಯರೇ, ಕಾನೂನು ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದ ಗಣ್ಯರೇ, ಪರಿಸರ ಸಂರಕ್ಷಣೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಮ್ಮನ್ನು ತೊಡಗಿಸಿಕೊಂಡಿರುವ ನಾಯಕರೇ, ಆಹ್ವಾನಿತ ಗಣ್ಯರೇ, ಅತಿಥಿಗಳೇ, ಮಾತೆಯರೇ, ಬಂಧುಗಳೇ, ಭವಿಷ್ಯ ನಾಯಕರಾದ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ಮತ್ತು ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾದ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರುತ್ತೇವೆ. ಇಂದಿನ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಶ್ರೀ ಸತ್ಯಸಾಯಿ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಫಾರ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಲೆನ್ಸ್ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿನಿಯರ ವೇದ ಮಂತ್ರದ ಪಠಣದೊಂದಿಗೆ ಶುಭಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಈಗ ಅವರು ಮೇಧಾ ಸೂಕ್ತವನ್ನು ಪಠಿಸುವ ಮೂಲಕ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಪವಿತ್ರತೆಯ ಸ್ಪರ್ಶ ನೀಡಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
हरि ओम। मेधा देवी जुषमाना न आगाद् विश्वाची भद्रा सुमनस्यमाना त्वया जुष्टानुदमाना दुरुक्तान् बृहद्वदेम विदथे सुवीराः त्वया जुष्टऋषिर्भवति देवि त्वया ब्रह्मा गतश्रीऋतत्वया त्वया जुष्टश्चित्रं विन्दते वसुसानो जुषस्वद्रविणो न मेधे मेधाम इन्द्रो दधातु मेधान् देवी सरस्वती मेधां मे अश्विनावुभावा दत्तां पुष्करस्रजा अप्सरासु च या मेधा गन्धर्वेषु च यन्मनः दैवी मेधा सरस्वती सामा मेधा सुरभिर्जुषताग स्वाहा आमा मेधा सुरभिर्विश्वरूपा हिरण्यवर्णा जगति जगम्या ऊर्जस्वती पयसा पिन्वमाना सा मा मेधा सुप्रतीकाजुषन्ताम् मयि मेधां मयि प्रजां मयि अग्निस्तेजो दधातु मयि मेधां मयि प्रजां मयि इन्द्र इन्द्रियं दधातु मयि मेधां मयि प्रजां मयि सूर्यो भ्राजो दधातु हंस हंसाय विद्महे परमहंसाय धीमहि तन्नो हंसः प्रचोदयात् ॐ स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्ताम् न्यायेन मार्गेण महीमहीषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यम् समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ तत्सत् श्री साईश्वरार्पणमस्तु।
May we request all to kindly rise for the Nada Gite, the state anthem of Karnataka, followed by Vande Mataram. This will be rendered by students of Nada Gurukulam, School of Performing Arts, Sri Sathya Sai University for Human Excellence.
जय भारत जननीय तनुजाते, जय हे कर्नाटक माते, जय सुंदर नदिवनಗಳ ನಾಡೆ, जय हे रस ಋಷಿಗಳ ಬೀಡೆ. ಭೂದೇವಿಯ ಮಕುಟದ ನವಮಣಿಯೇ, ಗಂಧದ ಚಂದದ ಹೊನ್ನಿನ ಗಣಿಯೇ, ರಾಘವ ಮಧುಸೂದನರವತರಿಸಿದ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ. जय हे कर्नाटक माते, ಜನನಿಯ ಜೋಗುಳ ವೇದದ ಘೋಷ, ಜನನಿಗೆ ಜೀವವು ನಿನ್ನಾವೇಶ. ಹಸುರಿನ ಗಿರಿಗಳ ಸಾಲೆ, ನಿನ್ನಯ ಕೊರಳಿನ ಮಾಲೆ. ಕಪಿಲ ಪತಂಜಲ ಗೌತಮ ಜಿನನುತ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ. ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ, ಶಂಕರ ರಮಣುಜ ವಿದ್ಯಾರಣ್ಯ ಬಸವೇಶ್ವರ ಮಧ್ವರ ದಿವ್ಯಾರಣ್ಯ. ರನ್ನ ಷಡಕ್ಷರಿ ಪೊನ್ನ ಪಂಪನ ಕುಮಿಪತಿ ಜನ್ನ. ಕುಮಾರ ವ್ಯಾಸರ ಮಂಗಳಧಾಮ, ಕವಿ ಕೋಗಿಲೆಗಳ ಪುಣ್ಯಾರಾಮ. ನಾನಕ ರಾಮಾನಂದ ಕಬೀರರ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ. जय हे कर्नाटक माते, ತೈಲಪ ಹೊಯ್ಸಳರಾಳಿದ ನಾಡೆ. ಡಂಕಣ ಜಕನರ ನೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಬೇಡೆ. ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಶರಾವತಿ ತುಂಗ, ಕಾವೇರಿಯವರ ರಂಗ. ಚೈತನ್ಯ ಪರಮಹಂಸ ವಿವೇಕರ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ. ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ, ಸರ್ವ ಜನಾಂಗದ ಶಾಂತಿಯ ತೋಟ. ರಸಿಕರ ಕಂಗಳ ಸೆಳೆಯುವ ನೋಟ. ಹಿಂದೂ ಕ್ರೈಸ್ತ ಮುಸಲ್ಮಾನ, ಪಾರಸಿಕ ಜೈನರುದ್ಯಾನ. ಜನಕನ ಹೋಲುವ ದೊರೆಗಳ ಧಾಮ, ಗಾಯಕ ವೈನಿಕರ ರಾಮ. ಕನ್ನಡ ನುಡಿ ಕುಣಿದಾಡುವ ಗೇಹ, ಕನ್ನಡ ತಾಯಿಯ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಗೇಹ. ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ. ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ, ಜಯ ಸುಂದರ ನದಿವನಗಳ ನಾಡೆ. ಜಯ ಹೇ ರಸ ಋಷಿಗಳ ಬೀಡೆ. ಜಯ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ. ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ, ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ, ಜಯ ಹೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಮಾತೆ. ಮಾತರಂ ವಂದೇ मातरं सुजलां सुफलां मलयज शीतलां सस्यश्यामलां मातरं वन्दे मातरम् शुभ्रज्योत्स्ना पुलकितयामिनी पुल्लकुसुमिता द्रुमदलशोभिनी सुहासिनी सुमधुरभाषिणी सुखदां वरदां मातरं वन्दे मातरं वन्दे मातरं वन्दे मातरम्
Gentlemen, for that beautiful rendition. We shall now present the theme song of Karnataka State Legal Services Authority. Can we have the video, please?
ನೀರಿನಂತೆ ನ್ಯಾಯ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗಾಗಿ ಗಾಳಿಯಂತೆ ನ್ಯಾಯ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗಾಗಿ ನೆಮ್ಮದಿಯ ನ್ಯಾಯ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗಾಗಿ ನಂಬಿಕೆಯ ನ್ಯಾಯ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗಾಗಿ ಜೀವಭಾವದ ದೇಶ ಭಾರತ ಎಂಬ ಹಕ್ಕು ನಮ್ಮದು ಭೇದ ಮಾಡದ ನ್ಯಾಯ ದೇಗುಲ ಎಂಬ ಹಕ್ಕು ನಮ್ಮದು ನೀಲಿ ಬಾನಿನ ಗಾಳಿಯಲ್ಲಿನ ಉಸಿರ ಹಕ್ಕು ನಮ್ಮದು ಹೂವು ಚೆಲ್ಲುವ ಹಾದಿಯಲ್ಲಿಯ ಹಸಿರ ಹಕ್ಕು ನಮ್ಮದು ಕಾಲ್ಸಾ
Karnataka State Legal Services Authority.
ಕಾಲ್ಸಾ ಕಾಲ್ಸಾ
ನಮ್ಮ ಅಳಲನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಆಲಿಸುವವರಿಲ್ಲ ಎಂಬ ಚಿಂತೆ ಏಕೆ? ಈಗ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯವೇ ನಡೆದು ಬರುವುದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಂಗಳಕ್ಕೆ.
ಅಸಹಾಯಕರಿಗೆ ಸಿಗುವುದು ನ್ಯಾಯ, ನೊಂದವರಿಗೆ ಸಿಗುವುದು ನ್ಯಾಯ, ದುರ್ಬಲರಿಗೆ ಸಿಗುವುದು ನ್ಯಾಯ, ಶೋಷಿತರಿಗೆ ಸಿಗುವುದು ನ್ಯಾಯ. ಜೀವಭಾವದ ದೇಶ ಭಾರತ ಎಂಬ ಹಕ್ಕು ನಮ್ಮದು ಭೇದ ಮಾಡದ ನ್ಯಾಯ ದೇಗುಲ ಎಂಬ ಹಕ್ಕು ನಮ್ಮದು ನೀಲಿ ಬಾನಿನ ಗಾಳಿಯಲ್ಲಿನ ಉಸಿರ ಹಕ್ಕು ನಮ್ಮದು ಹೂವು ಚೆಲ್ಲುವ ಹಾದಿಯಲ್ಲಿಯ ಹಸಿರ ಹಕ್ಕು ನಮ್ಮದು.
ಬಡವರು ಹಾಗೂ ದುರ್ಬಲರಿಗಾಗಿ ಉಚಿತ ಮತ್ತು ಸಕ್ಷಮ ಕಾನೂನು ಸಲಹೆಗೆ ಪ್ರತಿಬದ್ಧ ಕಾನೂನು ಸೇವಾ ಪ್ರಾಧಿಕಾರ ಕಾಲ್ಸಾ, ನ್ಯಾಯ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗಾಗಿ.
ಕಾಲ್ಸಾ ಕಾಲ್ಸಾ
Today marks the launch of a transformative environmental movement towards a cleaner and a greener Karnataka. The program aims to plant 5 crore saplings across Karnataka alongside the vital mission of restoring, rejuvenating and cleansing water bodies, thereby contributing to ecological sustainability and environmental stewardship for future generations.
ಇಂದಿನ ಈ ಐತಿಹಾಸಿಕ ಕ್ಷಣವು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಾದ್ಯಂತ 5 ಕೋಟಿ ಸಸಿಗಳನ್ನು ನೆಡುವ ಮಹತ್ವಾಕಾಂಕ್ಷೆಯ ಪರಿಸರ ಆಂದೋಲನದ ಆರಂಭಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಕ್ಷಿಯಾಗುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಇದರೊಂದಿಗೆ ಕೆರೆ, ಕುಂಟೆ, ನದಿ ಸೇರಿದಂತೆ ವಿವಿಧ ಜಲಮೂಲಗಳ ಪುನರುಜ್ಜೀವನ, ಸಂರಕ್ಷಣೆ, ಶುದ್ಧೀಕರಣ ಮಹತ್ತರ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ಕೂ ನಾಂದಿ ಹಾಡಲಾಗುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಪರಿಸರ ಸಂರಕ್ಷಣೆ ಎಂಬುದು ಕೆಲವರ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯವಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಸಮಾಜದ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ಸದಸ್ಯನೂ ಹೊತ್ತುಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕಾದ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿಯಾಗಿದೆ. ಇಂದು ಒಂದು ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯಾಗಿ ಕೇವಲ ಈ ಮಹೋನ್ನತ ವಿಚಾರದ ಪಾಲುದಾರರಾಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದ ಶೈಲಿಯ ಭಾಗವಾಗಿ ಅನುಸರಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳು ಗ್ರಾಮೀಣ ಪ್ರದೇಶಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನೆಲೆಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದು, ಹಸಿರು ಪರಿಸರ ನಿರ್ಮಾಣದಂಥ ಉಪಕ್ರಮದ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆರೆಯ ಸಂರಕ್ಷಣೆ, ಸೌರಶಕ್ತಿಯ ಸಮರ್ಪಕ ಬಳಕೆ, ಸೌರ ಫಲಕಗಳ ಸ್ಥಾಪನೆಯ ಮೂಲಕ ವಿದ್ಯುತ್ ಉತ್ಪಾದನೆ ಮಾಡುವಂತಹ ಪರಿಸರ ಸ್ನೇಹಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ತೊಡಗಿಸಿಕೊಂಡಿರುವುದನ್ನು ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯಿಂದ ಹಂಚಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೇವೆ. ಈ ಮೂಲಕ ಉತ್ಪಾದನೆಯಾಗುವ ವಿದ್ಯುತ್ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ವಿದ್ಯುತ್ ಜಾಲಕ್ಕೆ ಪೂರೈಕೆ ಮಾಡಲಾಗುತ್ತಿದೆ.
An African proverb states, "We do not inherit the earth from our ancestors, rather, we borrow it from our children. We are merely custodians and therefore must pass on what we receive." Therefore, activities of environmental protection and conservation are not merely ideas to be executed once every year. It is a commitment for life, a shared responsibility, and a sacred duty entrusted to each one of us, institutions and individuals alike. The theme for World Environment Day 2026 is Inspired by Nature, for Climate, for our Future. On that note, let us collectively strive through our united actions for the benefit of our society, our nation, and our planet. It is now my pleasure to invite Honorable Shri T.P. Ramlinge Gowda, Principal District and Sessions Judge, Chikkaballapur, to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning to one and all. Respected Honorable Chief Justice, High Court of Karnataka and Patron-in-Chief of Karnataka Legal Services Authority, respected Executive Chairman of KALSA, Honorable Administrative Judge, Honorable Chairperson of this August gathering, distinguished dignitaries and invitees, officers of the District Administration, members of the Bar, staff of Judiciary and other departments, members of print and electronic media, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm and respectful welcome to you all. Today we gather in the historic and culturally rich land of Chikkaballapur, a district blessed by nature, heritage, and remarkable personalities. Nestled amidst picturesque hills and fertile plains, Chikkaballapura is renowned for the majestic Nandi Hills, a place of immense historical, ecological significance, and it stood as a symbol of natural beauty. Equally significant in the district is Mudenalli village, which occupies a special place in the history of India, and it is revered as the birthplace of legendary engineer, statesman, visionary, and Bharat Ratna awardee Sri M. Visheshwaraya. Mudenalli has also emerged as a center for education and social transformation through the initiatives inspired by the teachings of Sri Satya Sai Baba and being continued by His Holiness Sadguru Sri Madhusudan Sai by establishing free medical education and hospital services with the slogan "One World, One Family," which analogous to Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam is an ancient Sanskrit phrase derived from Maha Upanishad and Atharva Veda that relates to the world is one family. In spite of rich cultural heritage and legacy, this district has been suffering from water scarcity due to shortfall of rain and underground water. As a form of solution to this problem, our beloved ADM has come up with his visionary thought to plant 5 lakh saplings across the district to raise and protect the environment so as to receive heavy rainfall and also to improve the groundwater resources. When it has been proposed to accord permission to enter MOU with the Dare Foundation by the DLSA Chikkaballapur, Her Ladyship Honorable Justice Srimati Anusuyaraman, being the Executive Chairman of KALSA, has wholeheartedly accepted the said dream project and enhanced it for plantation of 5 lakh saplings to 5 crores, along with rejuvenation of water resources across the state. As a result of which, today we have gathered here to inaugurate and launch this mega event. So, for myself and on behalf of the District Judiciary, DLSA, the members of Bar and people of Chikkaballapur, it is my proud privilege and great honor to extend warm and affectionate welcome to Honorable Sri Justice Vibhu Bakru, Chief Justice, High Court of Karnataka and Patron-in-Chief, Karnataka Legal Service Authority, Bangalore. His Lordship is known for his simplicity and workaholic. I request Srimati Lata Kumari and Sri Kantraju to offer potted plant and book to His Lordship as a token of our love and affection. Thank you very much, my lord, for having accepted our invitation and being present with us today to inaugurate this mega event. I also extend very warm and heartfelt welcome to our Ladyship Justice Srimati Anu Shivaraman, Judge, High Court of Karnataka and Executive Chairman, KRSA, Bangalore. Your gracious presence has bestowed immense dignity and significance upon this occasion. I request Srimati Sharda and Geeta Kumbar to offer potted plant and book to our Ladyship as a token of our love and affection. Thank you, my Ladyship. It is my privilege and honor to extend warm and affectionate welcome to His Lordship Justice Anchata Sanjeev Kumar, Judge, High Court of Karnataka and Administrative Judge, Chikkaballapur. The continuous support and insight given by His Lordship is in outlaying this project is immense and commendable. I request Sri Siddhanna Andral and Sri Umesh to offer potted plant and bouquet to His Lordship as a token of our love and affection. Thank you very much, my lord. It is my honor and privilege to welcome His Holiness Sadguru Sri Madhusudan Sai, who will be addressed this August gathering through VC. Thank you. It is my honor and privilege to welcome Dr. B.N. Narsimurthy, Chairman of Prashanti Balamandira Trust, Satya Sai Grama, Mudenalli, who is responsible for organizing this meaningful program in this campus and also accepted our invitation to chair this program. I request Sri Mohammad Roshan Shah and Prem Kumar to offer potted plant and book to his dignitaries. Thank you very much, sir, for having organized and chaired this wonderful program. I also welcome Sri M. Chandrasekhar Reddy, Honorable Registrar General, High Court of Karnataka, Bangalore, who has been constantly guided us in organizing this meaningful program. I request Geetanjali and Srimati Bharati to offer potted plant and book as a token of love and affection. Thank you very much, sir. I also welcome Sri Shashidhar Shetty, District Judge and Member Secretary, Karnataka Legal Service Authority, Bangalore, who has been constantly guided us in organizing this meaningful program. I request Sri Ganesh and Mahalakshmi to offer potted plant and book as a token of love and affection. Thank you very much, sir. I also welcome Sri K.V. Abhilash, President, Advocates Association, Chikkaballapur, for his continuous support to our programs and being present with us today. Sri Dinesh, President, Gauri Bidnur Bar Association, to offer potted plant and books. Thank you, sir. I also welcome Sri D.M. Purnesh, Director, Dare Foundation, Bangalore, who has entered MOU with Khalsa to implement our dream project and also present with us today. I request Sri Manjunatha, President, Bagapalli Bar Association, to offer potted plant and book as a token of our love and affection. I also welcome Sri Bijavaraj Lokesh, Founder, Chairman, Vande Bharatam Foundation, Bengaluru, who has provided technical assistance in monitoring and maintaining the digital database about the implementation of this scheme with Khalsa, and also being present with us. I request Sri Nasim Swami, President, Shedlaghatta Bar Association, to offer potted plant and book as a token of love and affection. It is also my privilege to welcome all the officers of District Judiciary, Khalsa and DLSA, and all the district level officers and all the participants and volunteers of Satya Sai Grama. Welcome to all. It is also my pleasure to welcome the staff of Judiciary and other department, volunteers of NGOs, print and electronic media, police personnel and all other who are directly and indirectly supported and are responsible to organize this amazing program. With this, I conclude my welcome speech, and I am very much thankful and grateful for providing this wonderful opportunity. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. We also take this opportunity to welcome Shri T.P. Ramalinge Gowda ji. We request Shri Kantaraju, Additional District and Sessions Judge, Srimati Geeta Kumbar, Srimati Shakuntala, and Srimati Sahana to please present a book and a sapling as a token of our appreciation.
ಈಗ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತರಾಗಿರುವ ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ಗಣ್ಯರನ್ನು ಸಾಂಪ್ರದಾಯಿಕ ದೀಪ ಪ್ರಜ್ವಲನೆಯ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಆಗಮಿಸಬೇಕೆಂದು ವಿನಂತಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೇವೆ. ಜ್ಞಾನ, ಶುಭ ಹಾಗೂ ದೈವಿಕ ಚೈತನ್ಯದ ಸಂಕೇತವಾದ ಈ ದೀಪ ಪ್ರಜ್ವಲನೆಯ ಮೂಲಕ ಇಂದಿನ ಪವಿತ್ರ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಮಂಗಳಕರ ಚಾಲನೆ ದೊರೆಯಲಿದೆ.
Please resume your seats. We will now have a video introducing Dhatri, a first of its kind digital platform designed for planning, planting, protecting, propagating and publishing green and clean initiatives. May we have the video, please.
Sai Ram, Namaste. I am Bijwara H. Lokesh, founder, Vande Bharatam Foundation and Swah Dharma Foundation, which is aiming to revive and rejuvenate soil, water, air, agriculture, health. The new mobile app which we are launching is called The 3 to accommodate planning, plantation, protection, propagation and publication of all the plantation programs in our country and beyond. Our sincere request, let's join hands not only to be alive, also to leave behind a best possible earth for our generations to come. Namaste, Sai Ram, Vande Bharatam.
Here is the 3 for the world. A tree nurtures all the 3, soil, water, air, thereby mankind. It's a blend of the noble intent of all the stakeholders, state-of-the-art technologies and the aspirations of the millions, supported by Vande Bharatam Unique Initiative, CIISR, communities, institutions, individuals' social responsibility, bringing all under a single roof for a cause. This platform accommodates the planning, planting, protecting, promoting and publishing of clean data on all sorts of tree plantations with clear visibility and accountability, with an option to use any of the GIS platforms, including Google Maps. For each of the above activities concerning each tree or a locality, all the required stakeholders can be tagged with the well-defined roles and responsibilities. On planning, the app gives the exact estimate of the number of trees and the varieties required, factoring in the regions and the seasons. We intend to treat each tree like a kid for the best possible survival, nurturing and monitoring at least 3 to 4 summers after planting. Similarly, it will have a provision to build caretaker citizen communities around the sources of water and smoke with the latest data sensors, complementing the efforts of various NGOs, government departments, including the Central and State Pollution Control Boards and the National Green Tribunal. The data will be so accurate and will be available to all the stakeholders and decision makers in real time. It would be a new chapter in achieving not only the net zero related to carbon emissions, countering climate change, but also a step forward in achieving our dream of making the world dirt zero. With this, let's all take a pledge in this holy Satya Sai Grama, not just to be alive, but also to leave behind a and beautiful earth to our next generations, committing to the art of living. Sai Ram. Vande Bharatam.
ವಸುದೈವ ಕುಟುಂಬಕಂ, ಇಡೀ ವಿಶ್ವವೇ ಒಂದು ಕುಟುಂಬ ಎಂಬ ಸನಾತನ ಭಾರತೀಯ ತತ್ವದ ಪ್ರೇರಣೆಯಿಂದ ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಸದ್ಗುರು ಶ್ರೀ ಮಧುಸೂದನ ಸಾಯಿಯವರ ನೇತೃತ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಶ್ವದ 100ಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಲಕ್ಷಾಂತರ ಜನರಿಗೆ ಉಚಿತ ಪೌಷ್ಟಿಕ ಆಹಾರ, ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ, ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಸೇವೆಗಳನ್ನು ಒದಗಿಸುವ ಮಹೋನ್ನತ ಮಾನವ ಸೇವಾ ಚಳುವಳಿ ನಿರಂತರವಾಗಿ ಸಾಗುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಜಗತ್ತಿನ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯೂ ಒಂದೇ ವಿಶ್ವ ಕುಟುಂಬದ ಸದಸ್ಯ ಎಂಬ ಉದಾತ್ತ ಭಾವನೆಯ ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶನದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಮತ್ತು ಕರುಣೆಯಿಂದ ಕೂಡಿದ ನಿಸ್ವಾರ್ಥ ಸೇವೆಯ ಮೂಲಕ ಈ ದಿವ್ಯ ಧ್ಯೇಯವು ವಿಶ್ವದಾದ್ಯಂತ ಲಕ್ಷಾಂತರ ಜನರ ಬದುಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಆಶಾಕಿರಣ ಮತ್ತು ಪರಿವರ್ತನೆಯ ಬೆಳಕನ್ನು ಮೂಡಿಸಿವೆ.
The One World, One Family mission is a service organization based on universal values of love, compassion, and brotherhood. Our goal is to better the lives of our fellow men, particularly the marginalized sections of society, by providing them what they lack in the key areas of nutrition, education, healthcare, and social care. Spearheaded by Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai and headquartered here at Satya Sai Grama, the mission today has expanded to serve in 100 countries and counting, touching and transforming millions of lives. At the heart of these transformative initiatives stands the Prashanti Balamandira Trust, which has played a pivotal role in nurturing and advancing these projects dedicated to human development and upliftment. Our mission is guided by the ancient Indian ethos that every being is part of one universal family, and therefore, more than just giving or helping, we believe in simply loving and sharing. May we have the video, please?
One world, one family is the ethos at the heart of our mission. This ideal comes from an ancient Indian principle which considers the whole world as one global family. And as a family, we believe all our family members deserve care and support. Across the globe, we serve millions through 3 main pillars: nutrition, education, and healthcare, all completely free of charge. The Annapurna Morning Nutrition Program began in 2012, providing breakfast for just 50 children, and has since grown to become India's largest morning nutrition program. Today, millions of school children across India and beyond receive the Sai Shore multi-nutrient supplement, helping them begin each day nourished and ready to learn. At our mission, we believe education is every human being's birthright. With a global presence and multiple campuses throughout India, we provide free education from grade 6 to doctorate studies, ensuring every student receives a well-rounded, values-based education that combines high-quality academics with moral and spiritual values. The Sri Satya Sai University for Human Excellence opens doors previously unimaginable to children from underserved communities. by offering quality higher education to those traditionally overlooked, and with a strong emphasis on empowering women, we're breaking the cycle of educational disparity and promoting gender equality in education. Meanwhile, our Skill Development Center equips rural youth with job-ready skills, and our scholarship program supports education with thousands of rural children. Our commitment to empowerment is also demonstrated by People Shores, an impact sourcing organization in the United States. We help youth from marginalized communities gain skills for the digital economy. This innovative model delivers high-valued business services while transforming lives and uplifting communities. Our vision for accessible medical education became a reality in 2023 when Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi inaugurated the Shri Madhusudan Sai Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, India's first free, private, rural medical college. This institution aims to nurture noble-minded healthcare professionals who are dedicated to serving the underserved members of our society. Our healthcare mission goes beyond treating illness. We're pioneering solutions to bridge critical gaps in accessible medical care, and through our network of wellness centers, mobile hospitals, and multi-specialty facilities, we bring free healthcare directly to underserved rural communities. From preventative care to complex surgeries, at our hospitals, there are no billing counters. Since 2016, we've expanded beyond India to serve communities across the globe with the singular goal of leaving no person behind. Exemplifying this idea, our Sri Satya Sai Sanjeevani centers form the world's largest chain of free pediatric cardiac hospitals, giving new life to children with heart defects. Continually growing needs worldwide, we're expanding our healthcare facilities with the world's largest free hospital, a 600-bed facility that demonstrates our dedication to accessible healthcare for all. Our vision is clear. A society where life's value is measured not in wealth, but in compassionate service to those in need. And this vision only becomes a reality with the contribution and generous support of our global family. After all, we are all one world, one family.
ಈಗ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಶಾಂತಿ ಬಾಲಮಂದಿರ ಟ್ರಸ್ಟ್ನ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದ ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ BN ನರಸಿಂಹಮೂರ್ತಿಯವರನ್ನು ಈ ಸಭೆಯನ್ನು ಉದ್ದೇಶಿಸಿ ಮಾತನಾಡಲು ಗೌರವಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಆಹ್ವಾನಿಸುತ್ತೇವೆ. ಖ್ಯಾತ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ತಜ್ಞರಾದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ BN ನರಸಿಂಹಮೂರ್ತಿಯವರು 1968ರಿಂದ ಭಗವಾನ್ ಶ್ರೀ ಸತ್ಯಸಾಯಿ ಬಾಬಾರವರು ಸ್ಥಾಪಿಸಿದ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇವೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ವೃತ್ತಿಯಿಂದ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿರುವ ಅವರು ಒಬ್ಬರು ಉತ್ತಮ ಲೇಖಕರಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಸಿದ್ಧರಾಗಿದ್ದು, ಭಗವಾನ್ ಶ್ರೀ ಸತ್ಯಸಾಯಿ ಬಾಬಾರವರ ಜೀವನ ಚರಿತ್ರೆ ಸರಣಿ ಸೇರಿದಂತೆ ಅನೇಕ ಮೌಲ್ಯಯುತ ಕೃತಿಗಳನ್ನು ರಚಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಪ್ರಶಾಂತಿ ಬಾಲಮಂದಿರ ಟ್ರಸ್ಟ್ನ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾಗಿ ಸೇವೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸುತ್ತಿರುವ ಅವರು ಪ್ರೀತಿ, ಸೇವೆ, ಸಚ್ಚಾರಿತ್ರ ನಿರ್ಮಾಣದ ಆದರ್ಶಗಳ ಆಧಾರದ ಮೇಲೆ ರೂಪುಗೊಂಡ ಮೌಲ್ಯಾಧಾರಿತ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣದ ಮೂಲಕ ಸಾವಿರಾರು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳ ಬದುಕನ್ನು ರೂಪಿಸುವ ಮಹೋನ್ನತ ಕಾರ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ತಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಸಮರ್ಪಿಸಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈಗ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಶ್ರೀ BN ನರಸಿಂಹಮೂರ್ತಿಯವರು ಈ ಸಭೆಯನ್ನು ಉದ್ದೇಶಿಸಿ ತಮ್ಮ ಅಮೂಲ್ಯ ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶನದ ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು ಹಂಚಿಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕೆಂದು ವಿನಂತಿಸುತ್ತೇವೆ.
invoking the grace and blessings of Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba and Sadguru Sri Matsudan Sai, Honorable Chief Justice of the High Court of Karnataka, Justice Sri Vibhu Bikruji, Honorable Judges of the High Court of Karnataka, Justice Srimati Anu Shivaramanji and Justice Sri Sanjeev Kumarji, custodians of law and justice and other dignitaries on the stage and off the stage, dear brothers and sisters and students, boys and girls. On behalf of the One World, One Foundation, we at Satya Sai Grama deem it our proud privilege to be associated with this very noble and commendable mega initiative of planting 5 crore saplings across Karnataka, renovating, rejuvenating, cleansing, and restoring the water bodies in Karnataka. Yadyadacharati shreshtaha tattadevetaro janaha sa yat pramanam kurute lokaha tadunu vartate, declares Bhagavan Sri Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita. What it means is, whatever a noble and great man does, other people follow suit. Whatever ideal he sets, the whole world will conform to it. More than the physical act of planting of saplings or cleansing and restoring the water bodies, the great ideal set by the judiciary leadership of Karnataka is highly commendable, and we are very, very happy to receive many of the stalwarts and leaders of judiciary of Karnataka here. Dr. Ambedkar, while presenting the Constitution of India to the people of India, said, constitutional morality is not a natural sentiment. It needs to be cultivated. Similarly, I would like to add, ecological responsibility is not a natural sentiment in the human beings. We need to cultivate it. In fact, I would like to draw your attention to what Lord Buddha said, which is recorded in Samyutta Nikaya. It is called Vanaropa Sutta. He spoke about ecological morality. It is not responsibility. Ecological morality 2,600 years ago. One of his teachings is that every one of his followers should plant 1 tree and look after it once in every 5 years. This was his mandate to all his followers. In fact, looking at the material benefits, I was thrilled to have seen this video of the software, unique software platform, The Tree. The Tree, Datri. Datri is one who gives. And in fact, Buddha said this. Tree is the greatest benefactor of man. Tree gives everything that man needs. What does it not give? It gives pure air, It gives water, it gives you food, it gives you building materials, it gives everything to humanity. Therefore, it is Dhatri. Dhatri. I would like to call it Dhatri. Dhatri is a name of goddess Lalita in the Lalita Sahasranama, one who gives. Therefore, a tree is a giver. And coming to the material benefits, here I would like to draw your attention to what E.F. Schumacher, one of the celebrated economists of modern times, in his classic Small is Beautiful, there is one article, it sums up his talk on the unemployment problem in India. He speaks about the various aspects of the initiatives taken by the government, and at the end of his talk, he points out the simplest example of self-help. He said, he also referred to Lord Buddha's commandment to plant trees. He said, we in India, he said this in 1970 when our population was only 56 crores. He said, if every able-bodied person in India plants a sapling, one sapling per year for 5 years, the natural wealth that is created is much more than the total outlay of a 5-year plan which was being laid before the country by the central government at that point of time. And he gave the simple economics of this tree planting. Very simple. He said, 5 trees per person, 5 years, in 5 years. And the able-bodied persons, keeping it as 70%, will be 40 crores. 40 crores into 5, 200 crore trees. And valuing a tree economically is a sin and a crime. But for the sake of quantifying and monetizing, he monetized 200 rupees per tree in 1970. The total 200 crores into 200 rupees, 40,000 crores. The total outlay of the 5-year plan from 1969 to 1974 was 24,800 crores, much less than this 40,000 crores. And in the next 5-year plan, 1974 to 1979, the outlay was 39,400 crores. It was much less. See, he said it. This is the material benefit. Suppose we come to 2026, we are 144 crores, or a little more than that. And 70% will be 100 crores. If we plant 5 saplings in a year, we will have 500 crore plants. It's not only just planting and looking after. See, that is also very important. And then the total outlay in 2026-27 budget is 50 lakh crores. And today you value a tree not only due to inflation, because of the shortage of natural resources, you can keep 10,000 rupees per tree, 500 crores is more than 50 lakh crores, which is the total outlay of the budget, annual budget of India today. So this is what the economics says. And coming back to the story of this place, when we first stepped in here, in 1970, first time, we stepped into this place. I was born in Chikkaballapur. Many times I would visit Vishveshwaraya's birthplace. But when we stepped into this place, can you imagine there was not a single tree? Forget about a building. There was no building. Not a single building, not a single tree. Today we have more than 10,000 trees. And if you calculate natural wealth of this land of 150 acres has gone up 500 times. Just the natural wealth, forget about the infrastructure. Natural wealth. And this started immediately when we started the school in 1973. We made it, encouraged our students, inspire our students. When you enter this center, this campus, this ashram, from the north gate, you see very large trees. They were all planted by the first batch of students in the school. And not only they planted, they stayed here till 10th class, 8th, 9th and 10th class. And they looked after for 3 years, by which time the sapling had grown to their height. And today you look at it. Those days you may call the tree is my child. Today the tree has become our mother. The child becomes mother. See, that is the magic of planting of saplings. And here we would have been most happy, especially all of us, if Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai was present here. Yes or no, dear students? Yes. But unfortunately, he is not here. Right now, he is in Europe, in Geneva. We have a 8-day festival going on, International Festival of Music and Dance. And our students, boys and girls, are participating. And we have organized that program as a part of One World, One Family mission. And therefore, he is not here. I would like to call the Trinity of Satyasai Grama, and today, which is present in some form of humanitarian service in more than 100 countries. The first was Madhyal Narayan Bhatt, my mentor, the founder of Satyasai Grama. Till 1978, till he passed away at a very young age of 49, we were looked after by him. Later, Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba took over, and he looked after us till 2010. And then it's a divine boon for Satya Sai Grama that Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai, one of our students from Bhagavan Baba's university, came over here, took over the reins, and all the growth that you see in Satya Sai Grama today has happened after he made his advent in this place in the last 15 years. In fact, one day Sadhguru was telling me, if you calculate the square feet of buildings that we have built all over Karnataka and all over India and many other countries, it will be one Chikkaballapur town. So many square feet of buildings have been built. It is by the inspiration and grace of Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba, and we sincerely work for two things. One is fulfilling the fundamental material needs of the lowliest person anywhere in the world. Because I remember when I went to Fiji with Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai, he was dismayed to know that many of the children in Fiji and 18 Pacific Islands, they don't see their first birthday because they are born with congenital heart disease. Can you imagine, even today in these 18 Pacific Island nations, there is not a single cardiac surgeon till today. Sadhguru decided to establish a free of cost pediatric cardiac hospital. The government of Fiji gave us 6 acres of land adjacent to the parliament of Fiji. And today you can see children from all those 18 nations coming there for heart surgeries which are rendered free of cost. In fact, one mother said in her thanksgiving, I was praying to Lord Jesus Christ for saving my child. And Lord Jesus Christ came in the form of Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai and saved my child. The first is to fulfill the fundamental needs, material needs of everyone that can be possible only if you give or if you remove commerce, money, business from the equation of education and healthcare and nutrition. See, that is the contribution of Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba to the world. He removed money from the equation of education. Rich or poor, you can get the highest quality education, complete education, not only the best academic education, but also the spiritual and moral foundation for life, without which all academic achievement becomes useless. As we see today, we see that when you remove spirituality and morality from education, all the problems that we see all over the world, in our own country, see, that is what happens. The second thing that we want to achieve is that everybody should be made aware of the spiritual goal of life, to experience oneness with all existence, to experience oneness with divinity. This is the fundamental right of every child born on this planet. Whatever religion you belong, whatever nation you belong, you have to realize that you are born as a human being to become God. See, that is these are the twin goals of the mission. With the blessings of Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba and Sadguru Sri Madhusudan Sai, we are very, very happy to welcome the leadership judiciary of Karnataka state, and also many custodians of law and justice are gathered here on both sides. We welcome you, and I would like to tell you from the depth of my heart, this is your home. You are most welcome all the time. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for that wonderful talk. We now have a special video message from our founder, Sadguru Sri Madhusudan Sai. Sadguru Sri Madhusudan Sai is a global humanitarian and spiritual leader. Continuing the legacy of revered Master Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba, Sadguru today leads various initiatives under the One World, One Family mission in over 100 countries. A double gold medalist in chemistry and business management, Sri Madhusudan Sai had a lucrative career in investment banking. But he gave it all up to pursue a higher calling and purpose, that is, to serve humanity. What began a little over a decade ago is today a global movement of love and service. Today, he leads the One World, One Family mission, guiding thousands of individuals and communities towards self-realization, to recognize the oneness of all creation through service, leading to inner transformation.
ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಗುರುವಾಗಿ, ಲೇಖಕರಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಮಾನವತಾವಾದಿ ನಾಯಕರಾಗಿ ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಸದ್ಗುರು ಶ್ರೀ ಮಧುಸೂದನ ಸಾಯಿಯವರ ಸಂದೇಶಗಳು ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಖಂಡಗಳ ಗಡಿಗಳನ್ನು ಮೀರಿ ವಿಶ್ವದಾದ್ಯಂತ ಜನರ ಹೃದಯಗಳನ್ನು ತಲುಪಿವೆ. 2025ರಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಮುನ್ನಡೆಸಿದ 100 ದಿನಗಳ ವಿಶ್ವ ಸಾಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಕ ಉತ್ಸವವು 100 ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಗಳನ್ನು ವೈವಿಧ್ಯತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏಕತೆ ಎಂಬ ಸಂದೇಶದೊಂದಿಗೆ ಒಂದೇ ವೇದಿಕೆಗೆ ಕರೆತಂದಿತು. ಈ ಅಪೂರ್ವ ಉತ್ಸವವು ವಿಶ್ವದ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ದೀರ್ಘಾವಧಿಯ ಸಾಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಕ ಉತ್ಸವ ಎಂಬ ಹೆಗ್ಗಳಿಕೆಗೆ ಪಾತ್ರವಾಗಿ ಗಿನ್ನಿಸ್ ವಿಶ್ವ ದಾಖಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಥಾನ ಪಡೆದಿದೆ. ಅವರ ಜೀವನ ಮತ್ತು ಸಂದೇಶವನ್ನು ಹೇಳುವುದಾದರೆ, ನಾವು ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಂಪಾದಿಸುತ್ತೇವೆ ಎಂಬುದರಿಂದ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ನಿಜವಾದ ಸಮೃದ್ಧಿಯನ್ನು ಅಳೆಯುವುದಲ್ಲ, ಬದಲಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಸಮಾಜಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಡುಗೆ ನೀಡುತ್ತೇವೆ ಎಂಬುದರಿಂದ ಅಳೆಯಲಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. ನಿಜವಾದ ನಾಯಕತ್ವವು ಅಧಿಕಾರವನ್ನು ಚಲಾಯಿಸುವುದಲ್ಲ, ಪ್ರೀತಿ, ಕರುಣೆ ಮತ್ತು ಸೇವಾ ಮನೋಭಾವದಿಂದ ಜನರ ಬದುಕನ್ನು ಬೆಳಗಿಸುವುದಾಗಿದೆ. ಈಗ ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಸದ್ಗುರು ಶ್ರೀ ಮಧುಸೂದನ ಸಾಯಿಯವರ ದಿವ್ಯ ಸಂದೇಶದ ವಿಡಿಯೋವನ್ನು ಪ್ರದರ್ಶಿಸಲು ಕೋರುತ್ತೇವೆ. ಮೇ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಸತ್ಯಸಾಯಿ ಗ್ರಾಮಕ್ಕೆ ಸುಸ್ವಾಗತ. I am very pleased that in Satyasai Grama we have initiated this wonderful program of planting 5 crore saplings across the district and also rejuvenating and cleaning the water bodies, which is the lifeline of everyone. I am very glad that this is happening through this wonderful association that has come about with the High Court of Karnataka, Karnataka State Legal Services Authority, District Legal Services Authority, Chikkaballapur, Advocates Association, Chikkaballapur, in association with our trust, Prashanti Bal Mandira Trust, Vande Bharatam Foundation, and Dare Foundation. To all those who have been a part of it, those who have come to Sathya Sai Grama, I wish my best wishes for every one of them. And I hope that this conclave also goes on very well, and it sets a new example for the humanity that we have to include everything in our life, including the mountains, the rivers, the trees, the birds, the animals, the lakes. All are a part of our family. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam is the motto of one world, one family. And the idea of bringing everything together is the idea of one world, one family. Since you all are people from legal background, I thought a word or two about our scriptures and their thought on what law is, what dharma is, what nyaya is something that I wanted to share. In our scriptures we pray, Swasti Prajabhya Paripalayantam Nyayena Margena Mahi Mahisha Go Brahmanebhya Shubhavastu Nityam Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Which means let good happen to everybody, Swasti Prajabhya, to all the people. And what else should happen? How should this good happen? Nyayena Margena Mahi Mahisha. All the people who are ruling the earth should walk on the path of law and justice. And Go Brahmanebhya Shubhavastu Nityam. The animals and the intellectuals and the good people should all be protected. Good should happen to them. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. So that the whole world can be happy. And that is the idea of Indian thought, that dharma, which is the basis of our existence, should be understood through nyaya, or the right kind of conduct, right understanding, right judgment. Dharma is the basis of all living. But to understand how to practice dharma, we need nyaya. Nyaya, in a way, is the deductible dharma. Dharma is the fundamental concept of doing the right thing, and nyaya tells us how to do the right thing. And if we deviate from doing the right thing, how to get back to the original dharma. To that extent, law and justice is important. But I truly believe that we have to create a world where love is the law, where people follow the dharma of prema, where people love and serve each other so that there are no conflicts, there are no differences, there are no divisions, and there is no need for too much of law, because love itself should suffice to do most of the things. So that is exactly what we are doing at our mission. We are teaching people how to love everyone unconditionally, selflessly, how to serve everyone without any expectations. That is how the nutrition program that serves 10 million children across the country, and all the children, almost all the school children in the state of Karnataka, 55 lakh of them we serve every day, so that we build a better country, a stronger country, a country where there is gratitude in the hearts of our children because the society looked after them well. We give education to thousands of children without any discrimination whatsoever, absolutely free, including the world's first free medical college that stands here in Chikkaballapur. That's the pride of Chikkaballapur, where students from rural backgrounds are coming and studying. And they are going to be brilliant doctors, nurses, paramedics who will serve the society in the future. That's our hope. Similarly, our healthcare programs serve people from all around the world. Mudenhalli, which was a sleepy little town, known only because of Sir N. Vishweshwaraya, who was the son of the soil, now has become a global center for humanitarian work as well as promotion of dharma and Indian spirituality. Today, more than 100 countries have visited this little hamlet of Sathya Sai Grama, Mudenhalli, and have learned about Indian culture and spirituality. I am here right now in Vienna, in Palace, which is the venue for the One World, One Family Festival Vienna, where 8 countries came here, from Japan to Austria, which is Vienna, to Argentina, Tunisia, Serbia, Bulgaria, of course India. Our children performed here in the Hofburg Palace alongside Dr. L. Subramaniam, Kavita Subramaniam ji, various music pieces. That is how the function was inaugurated and was attended by all the people from in and around Vienna. So also today was the final ceremony, the closure ceremony, where the children from Vienna and the musicians from Vienna have performed. We have done MOUs with them so that they can come over to India and learn about Indian classical music and dance, and we can learn Western classical music from them. This is the way we want to build the world as a family, where we all understand and appreciate each other's culture, each other's background, and we don't feel divided but feel united in so many things that are so common between all of us. So planting trees, cleaning the rivers, building bridges through music, art, and culture, or spreading the Indian thought on Dharma around the world. All this is part of this wonderful mission. I'm so happy and so thankful that all of you have come here, and I will encourage all of our students and staff and our devotees and followers, our well-wishers also to participate in this and make this 5 crore tree project happen successfully. Trees are the lungs of the earth. They do service to us quietly, and as Subhashita goes, Paropakaraartham phalanti vrikshaha. They also give fruits to us. They don't eat their own fruit. Likewise, Paropakaraartham vahanti nadyaha. Rivers flow. The water bodies are there to give water to others. They don't drink their own water. Paropakaraartham duhanti gavaha. The cows, the animals give what they have for others' sake. They don't eat or drink their own milk. Likewise, Paropakaraartham idam shariram. This body has been given for the sake of serving others. And that is the message I think goes out when we serve the trees, when we serve the rivers, we serve our planet. We are actually serving ourselves. By protecting them, we are protecting our own future. So I would encourage all of our students, staff, well-wishers to participate in this program and make it a grand success. ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಸಾರಿ ನನ್ನ ಕೃತಜ್ಞತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ನನ್ನ ಅಭಿವಾದನ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
Our gratitude to Sadhguru for his profound and insightful message. May we now invite Honorable Justice Hanchate Sanjeev Kumar, Judge, High Court of Karnataka and Administrative Judge for Chikkaballapur District, to address the gathering, please.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನನ್ನ ಶುಭ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು. ಪರಮ ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಸದ್ಗುರು ಶ್ರೀ ಮಧುಸೂದನ ಸಾಯಿರವರ ಪಾದಗಳನ್ನು ನಮಸ್ಕರಿಸುತ್ತಾ, ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳು, ಮುಖ್ಯ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳು ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀ ಚಿಕ್ಕಬಳ್ಳಾಪುರ ಸಾಹೇಬರೇ, ಮತ್ತೋರ್ವ ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳು ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಅನು ಶಿವರಾಮನ್ ಸಾಹೇಬರೇ, ಈ ಸಭೆಯ ಘನ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷತೆಯನ್ನು ವಹಿಸಿದಂತಹ ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ BN ನರಸಿಂಹಮೂರ್ತಿರವರೇ, ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಸೀನರಾಗಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗಣ್ಯರೇ, ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮುಂಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಸೀನರಾಗಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗಣ್ಯರೇ, ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ಸಹೋದರ ಸಹೋದರಿಯರೇ, ವಕೀಲ ಬಾಂಧವರೇ, ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ಪತ್ರಕರ್ತ ಮಿತ್ರರೇ ಮತ್ತು ನನ್ನ ಮುದ್ದು ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ಮೊದಲನೇದಾಗಿ ಈ ಸಭೆಯ ಮೂಲಕ ಇಬ್ಬರು ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಅನಂತ ಕೃತಜ್ಞತೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ ಬಯಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಚಿಕ್ಕಬಳ್ಳಾಪುರ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಗೆ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಆಡಳಿತಾತ್ಮಕ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ನೇಮಕ ಮಾಡಿದಂಥ ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳು, ಆಗ ನನ್ನ ಮನಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ವಿಚಾರ, ಚಿಕ್ಕಬಳ್ಳಾಪುರ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ 5 ಲಕ್ಷ ಗಿಡಗಳನ್ನು ಯಾಕೆ ನೆಡಬಾರದು? ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಂಘ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಮತ್ತು ಮಹಾಜನತೆಯ ಸಹಕಾರದಿಂದ ಈ ಕುರಿತಂತೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಧಾನ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರು ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀ ರಾಮಲಿಂಗೇಗೌಡ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿದಾಗ, ಹಾಗೂ ದರೆ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಋಷಾಂಕ ಭಟ್ರು ಮಾತಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಸ್ವಸಂತೋಷ ಒಪ್ಪಿಕೊಂಡು ಇವತ್ತಿಗೆ ಈಗ ಅದು ಚಿಕ್ಕಬಳ್ಳಾಪುರ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ 5 ಲಕ್ಷ, ಇಡೀ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಾದ್ಯಂತ 5 ಕೋಟಿ ಗಿಡ ನೆಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಅಭಿಯಾನ ಚಾಲನೆಗೊಂಡಿದೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ನನ್ನ ಕನಸು ಚಿಕ್ಕಬಳ್ಳಾಪುರ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಗೆ 5 ಲಕ್ಷ ಗಿಡ ಅಂತ ಇದ್ದರೆ, ಅದು ಇಡೀ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಾದ್ಯಂತ 5 ಕೋಟಿ ಗಿಡಗಳಿಗೆ ವಿಸ್ತರಿಸುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಮಹತ್ವಾಕಾಂಕ್ಷಿ ಯೋಜನೆಯನ್ನು ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿ ದ್ವಯರು ಇಬ್ಬರೂ ಸಹಿತವಾಗಿ ದರೆ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಒಂದು MOU ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡ್ರು. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಇಬ್ಬರು ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಅನಂತ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಪರಿಸರ ದಿನಾಚರಣೆ ಜೂನ್ 5 ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಷ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಆಚರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಆದರೆ ನಾವು ಆತ್ಮಾವಲೋಕನ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಕೇವಲ ಒಂದು ದಿನ ಅಥವಾ ಜೂನ್ ತಿಂಗಳು ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಥವಾ ಮಳೆಗಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾವು ಗಿಡ ನೆಡುವಂಥದ್ದು, ಪರಿಸರದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಚಿಂತನೆ ಮಂಥನ ಮಾಡಿ ಸಾಕ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಮಗೆ ಹಾಕಿಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಬಹುಶಃ ಉತ್ತರ ಅದು ಅರ್ಧ. ಅದು ಪರಿಸರ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಪಂಚಮಹಾಭೂತಗಳನ್ನು ಒಳಗೊಳ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದೊಂದು ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಾಂಡ. ಅಗ್ನಿ, ಆಕಾಶ, ವಾಯು, ನೆಲ, ಜಲ. ಈ ಪಂಚಮಹಾಭೂತಗಳಲ್ಲಿ 4 ನಾವಾಗಲೇ ನಾವು ಕೊಲಿಸಗೊಳಿಸಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ ಅಗ್ನಿಯನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟು. ಇಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಗಿಡ ಮರಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ನೆಡುವುದು, ಕೆರೆ ಕುಂಟೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸೊರಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಸಂರಕ್ಷಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಒಂದು ಮಹತ್ವಾಕಾಂಕ್ಷೆ ಕಾರ್ಯದ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಹೃದಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತು ಬರಬೇಕು. ಕೇವಲ ಇಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೆಲಸ ನಿಲ್ಲುತ್ತದ, ಅದು ಕೇವಲ ಜೂನ್ ತಿಂಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ದಿನ 5ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಮಾತ್ರ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ? ಅಲ್ಲ. ಪರಿಸರ ದಿನಾಚರಣೆ ನಮಗೆ ಹಬ್ಬ ಆಗಬೇಕಾ? ನಮಗೆ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಟುಂಬದಲ್ಲಿ ಪರಿಸರದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕಾಳಜಿ ಮೂಡತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇದೆ ಇವತ್ತು. ಆ ಕೆಲಸ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಬಯಸ್ತೇವೆ ಮತ್ತು ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಇದು ದಿನನಿತ್ಯದ ಕೈಂಕರ್ಯ. ಇದು ಪರಿಸರ ಒಂದು ಹಬ್ಬವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸೂಕ್ಷ್ಮತೆಯನ್ನು, ಸಂವೇದನಾಶೀಲತೆಯನ್ನು ನಾವು ಪರಿಸರದ ಕಡೆಗೆ ನಾವು ಬೆಳೆಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇದೆ. ಸಂವಿಧಾನದ 4A ಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ 51A ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೂಲಭೂತ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಚಿಂತನೆ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಇದೊಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯ ಇದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊತ್ತು ಪಂಚಮಹಾಭೂತಗಳಲ್ಲಿ 4 ನಾವು ಕಲುಷಗೊಳಿಸಿದ್ದೇವಲ್ವ, ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಪುನರ್ಜೀವನ ಮಾಡೋದು ಹೇಗೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಚಿಂತನೆ ಮಂತನೆ ನಮ್ಮ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ಮಿತ್ರರಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ ಇವತ್ತು. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಎಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳನ್ನು ಮನವಿ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ, ಪರಿಸರದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸೂಕ್ಷ್ಮತೆ, ಸಂವೇದನಾಶೀಲತೆಯನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕಾರ್ಯ ಮಾಡಿರಿ. ಪ್ರತಿ ಗಿಡ ಮರ ಒಂದು ಆಸಕ್ತಿ ಬೆಳೆಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿರಿ, ಮಣ್ಣಿನ ಆಸಕ್ತಿ ಬೆಳೆಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿರಿ, ನೀರಿನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಆಸಕ್ತಿ ಬೆಳೆಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿರಿ. ಆಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಏನಾದರೂ ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನನ್ನ ಭಾವನೆ. ನಂದು ಇದರ ಅಂಗವಾಗಿ ಮಿಯಾವಾಕಿ ಮಿನಿ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅವನ್ನು ನಿರ್ಮಾಣ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಸಂಕಲ್ಪ ತೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಿಯಾವಾಕಿ ಜಪಾನಿ ಶಬ್ದ, ನಾವು ಭಾರತೀಯತೆಯನ್ನು ಹೆಸರನ್ನು ಅಮೃತವನ ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಅಮೃತವನ ದರೆ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ದವರು ಒಂದು ಅತ್ಯದ್ಭುತವಾದಂಥ ಕಾರ್ಯ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈ ಕೈಗಾರ ಜೋಡಿಸಿದರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಸಹಿತ ನನ್ನ ಅನಂತ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಒಂದು ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ, ನಾನು ಚಿಕ್ಕಬಳ್ಳಾಪುರ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಗೆ ಆಡಳಿತಾತ್ಮಕ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ನೇಮಕಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಕೀಲರ ಸಂಘದ ಪದಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಇರುವಂಥ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಶಿಡ್ಲಘಟ್ಟದ ವಕೀಲ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ಹೇಳಿದರು, ಸರ್ ನಮ್ಮ ನೀರು ಕೊರತಾ ಇದೆ, ಬೋರು ಕೊರೆಸ ನೀರು ಬರ್ತಾಯಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಗ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪರಿಹಾರ ನಮಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದು, ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆ ಬೇರೆ ಪರಿಹಾರ ಇರಬಹುದೇನೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದರೆ ಈ ಅಮೃತವನ ನಾವು ಅರಣ್ಯವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮಾನವ ನಿರ್ಮಿತ ಅರಣ್ಯವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಅಂತರ್ಜಲಕ್ಕೆ ಪರಿಹಾರ ಅಂತ ನನ್ನ ಭಾವನೆ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ದಿಸ್ ಮಿಯಾವಾಕಿ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ವಾಟರ್ ರಿಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಪಿಟ್. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಅಮೃತವನಗಳನ್ನು ಅಂದರೆ ಮಿಯಾವಾಕಿ ನೀವು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಂದೆ 5 ವರ್ಷಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತರ್ಜಲ ಜಲಮಟ್ಟ ಹೆಚ್ಚಳ ಆಗೋದು ಇದು ವೈಜ್ಞಾನಿಕವಾಗಿ ಸಾಬೀತಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸತ್ಯ ಇದು. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಜನತಾ ಬಂಧುಗಳು ಈ ಗಿಡ ಮರ ನೆಡುವುದು ಹಾಗೆ ಅಮೃತವನ ಅರಣ್ಯ ನಿರ್ಮಾಣ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕೈಂಕರ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಲ್ಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ತಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಮನವಿ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ. ಚಿಕ್ಕಬಳ್ಳಾಪುರ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ ಜನತೆ ಇಡೀ ದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಮಾದರಿಯಾದ ನಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಬಯಸ್ತೇನೆ. ನಾನು ಪರಿಸರ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಕೇವಲ ಗಿಡ ಮರ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದಂತೆ ಪಂಚಮಹಾಭೂತತ್ವಗಳಲ್ಲಿ 4 ನಾವು ಕೊಲಿಸಿಗೊಳಿಸಿದ್ದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಲ್ವ. ಇವತ್ತು ಮಣ್ಣು ಸಹಿತವಾಗಿ, ನೀರು, ಗಾಳಿ, ಆಕಾಶ ಸಹಿತವಾಗಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಕೊಲಿಸಿದಾಗಿದೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ಆಲ್ ಆರ್ ಪೊಲ್ಯೂಟೆಡ್ ಆಟ್ ಅವರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪರಿಹಾರ ಏನು? ಬರೀ ಗಿಡ ಮರ ಮಾತ್ರ ಪರಿಸರವೇ? ಮಣ್ಣಲ್ವೇ? ನೀರಲ್ವೇ? ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಭೂತಾಯಿಗೆ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಫರ್ಟಿಲೈಸರ್ ಹಾಕಿ 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 ನಾವು ಭೂಮಿಯನ್ನು ನಾವು ನಾಶಗೊಳಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಇವತ್ತು. ಅದರ ಪರಿಣಾಮ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸರ್ ಹಾಗೆ ಇನ್ನಿತರ ಮಾರಕ ರೋಗಗಳು. ಜಗತ್ತು ಏಕೈಕ ಒಂದು ಜೀವಿ ಅಂತಿದ್ದರೆ ವಿಷವನ್ನು ಹಾಕಿ ವಿಷವನ್ನು ಊಟ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಯಾರು ಜೀವಿ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅದು. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ಮಣ್ಣನ್ನು ಸಂರಕ್ಷಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಮಹತ್ತರ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಅದು ಅಂದರೆ ರೈತರು ಸಾವಯವ ಗೊಬ್ಬರ ಬಳಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರೈತರ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಮಾಜದ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯ ಇದೆ ಅದು. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ಸಹಜ ಕೃಷಿ, ಸಾವಯವ ಕೃಷಿ ಈ ಮಣ್ಣನ್ನು ರಕ್ಷಣೆ ಮಾಡುವಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಧಾನ ಪಾತ್ರ ವಹಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಮಣ್ಣು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಜೀವನ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇದು ಒಂದು ನಾನು ಈ ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲಿಂದ ನಾನು ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಮಾಡತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ವಿಚಾರ ಇದೆ. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಕ್ರಿಯೆ ಸಹಜವಾಗಿ ಮಣ್ಣು ಸಾವಯುಕ್ತವಾಗಿರಬೇಕನ್ನೋ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇದೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ಮಣ್ಣು, ನೀರು, ವಾಯು ಅಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಆಕಾಶ ಸಹಿತವಾಗಿ ಕಲುಷಾಗಿದೆ. ಓಜೋನ್ ಪದರ ಛಿದ್ರಾಗ್ತಾಯಿದೆ. ಓಜೋನ್ ಪದರ ಛಿದ್ರಾಗ್ತಾಯಿದೆ ವಾಯು ಮಾಲಿನ್ಯದಿಂದ. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ಪಂಚಮಹಾಭೂತಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅಗ್ನಿಯನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅದನ್ನು ಕಲುಷಗೊಳಿಸೋಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ ಬಿಡಿ. ಆದರೆ ಇನ್ನು ಮಿಕ್ಕ ನಾಲ್ಕು ಪಂಚಮಹಾಭೂತಗಳಲ್ಲಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅವುಗಳ ಸಂರಕ್ಷಣೆಯ ಭಾರ, ಕರ್ತವ್ಯ, ಕೈಂಕರ್ಯ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲಿದೆ. ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಮುಂದಿನ ಪೀಳಿಗೆಗೆ, ನಾವು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಇದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸೂಕ್ಷ್ಮತೆಯನ್ನು, ಸಂವೇದನಶೀಲತೆಯನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇದೆ. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ, I humbly appeal to the Honorable Patron Chief and Honorable Executive Chairman of Karnataka State Legal Authority, my lords, our people in Chikkaballapur district are suffering much regarding drinking water facilities. Due to KC Valley project, we are drinking contaminated water, resulting to leading cancer among the Chikkaballapur district. Our fundamental right, Article 21, is violated here. Our right to life is being violated here due to that project. My lords, I humbly pray and request, kindly intervene in this regard and save our Chikkaballapur district people in a legal remedial way. With this, I conclude my thoughts. ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಅದ್ಭುತವಾದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯವನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಂಘಟಕರು ಸೇರಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ತಮಗೆ ಅನಂತ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ಸಂಸ್ಥಾ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಜೈ ಜಯ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಮೈ ಲಾರ್ಡ್. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಉಚ್ಚ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದ ಮಾನ್ಯ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಕಾನೂನು ಸೇವೆಗಳ ಪ್ರಾಧಿಕಾರದ ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಾಹಕ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿ ಅನು ಶಿವರಾಮನ್ ಅವರನ್ನು ಸಭೆಯನ್ನು ಉದ್ದೇಶಿಸಿ ಮಾತನಾಡಲು ವಿನಮ್ರವಾಗಿ ಆಹ್ವಾನಿಸುತ್ತೇವೆ.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Honorable Shri Justice Vibhu Bakru, Chief Justice, High Court of Karnataka and Patron-in-Chief, Karnataka State Legal Services Authority, Brother Justice Hanchate Sanjeev Kumar, Judge, High Court of Karnataka and Administrative Judge of the Chikkaballapur District, Shri M. Chandrasekhar Reddy, Registrar General, High Court of Karnataka, Shri T.P. Ramalinge Gowda, Principal District and Sessions Judge, Chairperson, DLSA Chikkaballapura, Shri H. Shashidhar Shetty, District Judge and Member Secretary, Karnataka State Legal Services Authority, Shri B.N. Narsimurthy, Chairman, Prashanti Balamandira Trust, and everybody present here who is associated with the trust. K.V. Abhilash, President Advocates Association. Shri Bijavara H. Lokesh, Founder Chairman Vande Bharatam Foundation. Shri D.M. Purnesh, Director Dhare Foundation, Bangalore. Members of the bar, all the dignitaries present here, ladies and gentlemen. It's indeed a privilege to be here today and to participate in this function. What we are doing today is an attempt on our part to protect the environment and to see that a sustainable environmental protection program is started here. Climate change and environmental degradation are affecting the landscapes in various ways. Their consequences are reflected in human lives and livelihoods. The effects of environmental harm are often borne most heavily by those who possess the least ability to withstand them. Rural communities, economically vulnerable populations, children, and the elderly frequently face disproportionate consequences arising from ecological decline and climate-related challenges. Environmental concerns therefore compel us to consider not only the protection of nature, but also the protection of human dignity and well-being. The program that we have initiated today is a symbolic planting of saplings in the state of Karnataka. The Karnataka State Legal Services Authority has entered into an MOU with the Dhare Foundation for an attempt to plant more than 5 crore saplings across the state. It is as a part of this initiative that we are initiating the planting of saplings in Chikkaballapur as well. What do you do when you plant a tree? You're not just planting a tree. You're planting an ecosystem which is conducive for human life. We have gathered on this occasion for this initiative. Let us renew our resolve to protect and preserve a natural environment with sincerity and determination. Seeing so many young faces here today, let me appeal to each one of you. Now that the trees are being planted here today, there are initiatives to see that those trees are protected. But I would seek the students here today, each one of you, please adopt one of these trees as your own. A tree also requires human intervention, and if you can please adopt one tree and see that it does not perish, give it the attention that it deserves, I can assure you that more than the water and the environment, that attention that you confer on the tree will help the tree as well as you in your onward growth. Youth-led projects such as tree planting in residential neighborhoods, litter cleanup campaigns, and green environment awareness campaigns have been more than successful. This is because of the positive energy that youth can bring into any project, and this project, I think, requires your initiative more than anything. I congratulate all the organizing institutions of this function for bringing together the diverse stakeholders in this important observance and for creating a platform that encourages environmental consciousness and meaningful dialogue. May this occasion inspire renewed commitment towards building a safer, greener, and more sustainable future. Thank you.
Thank you, my Lord. It is now my privilege to invite Honorable Chief Justice Vibhu Bhakruji, Chief Justice of the High Court of Karnataka and Patron-in-Chief, Karnataka State Legal Services Authority, Bengaluru, to deliver the inaugural address, please.
My sister Justice Anu Sivaraman, Judge of the High Court of Karnataka, and my brother Judge Shri Hanchate Sanjeev Kumar, Sadhguru Shri Madhusan Sai, who is not present here but gave his wonderful message on screen, Dr. Narasimha Murthy, Chairman, Prashanti Balamandira Trust, Mr. Chandrasekhar Reddy, Registrar General of the High Court of Karnataka, Mr. Ramalinge Gowda, Principal District Judge of Chikkaballapur, Mr. Shashidhar Shetty, Member, Secretary, KSLSA, Mr. Abhilash, President, Advocates Association, Mr. Purnesh from Dhare Foundation, Mr. Bajavara Lokesh from Vande Bharatam Foundation, members of the bar, and most of all, my beloved students. Ladies and gentlemen, Yalaragu Namaskara. It is a pleasure and a privilege to be present here for the launch of this remarkable initiative aimed at planting 5 crore saplings and restoring, rejuvenating, and cleansing water bodies across our state. At the outset, I congratulate the Karnataka State Legal Service Authorities and other associations for coming together in pursuit of a noble and a transformative objective. This collaborative endeavor demonstrates how institutions with diverse mandates can unite in service of a common cause that benefits societies at large. When I look up and see one world, one family, it's not difficult to understand that these initiatives or initiatives such as this are imperative and require and are in fact a shared responsibility. Environmental protection is not an aspirational goal. It is now a necessity. It's for our collective survival and well-being. Climate change, depletion of natural resources, diminishing green cover, and deterioration of water bodies pose significant challenges to present and future generations. Addressing these concerns require not only governmental action but also active participation from citizens, institutions, and communities. The environment sustains every aspect of human existence: the air that we breathe, the water that we drink, the forests that regulate the climate and biodiversity that supports ecological balance form the foundation of the life itself. Yet, across the world and within our country, we are witnessing the growing consequences of environmental degradation. Rising temperatures, erratic rainfall, prolonged droughts, floods, depletion of groundwater, shrinking green cover, and increasing pressure on natural resources. Climate change is no longer a distant concern, discussed only in scientific forums. It is a reality that directly affects agriculture, livelihood, public health, and economic stability. The burden of these changes is often borne disproportionately by most vulnerable sections of the society. Thus, environmental protection is not merely an ecological concern, it is also a matter of social justice, equity, and human dignity. In this context, today's initiative assumes special significance. Planting 5 crore saplings is an ambitious and a visionary undertaking. However, the true success of this endeavor will not be measured merely by the number of saplings planted. It will be measured by the number of trees that survive, grow, and continue to enrich our environment for decades to come. Every sapling represents hope, responsibility, and a promise to future generations. Equally important is the mission of restoring and rejuvenating water bodies. Water is a lifeline of our communities, our agriculture, our ecosystems. The revival of lakes, ponds, and other water resources contributes not only to environmental conservation, but also to water security, biodiversity, protection, and sustainable development. I am particularly encouraged by the emphasis on community participation and technologically enabled monitoring. Environmental movements become meaningful and enduring when citizens become stakeholders in the process. Public participation creates ownership, accountability, and continuity, which are indispensable for a long-term success of any conservation effort. We all heard Justice Anu Sivaraman calling upon the students who were present there to adopt at least one tree that is being planted here. I would request and call upon the students to do one more thing, is to actually plant one tree every 5 years. This is taking a cue from Dr. Murthy, what Dr. Murthy said. He explained to all of us of the material benefits of the tree. I'm sure in times to come he'll explain the spiritual benefit of a tree as well. But let's hear it from the students that you will. Will you? Well, I can hear it a little louder with a little more conviction would give me more encouragement. Will you plant a tree? I am truly grateful for that response. I wish to place on record my appreciation for the efforts of Sister Justice Anu Sivaraman, whose vision, leadership, and commitment have enabled Karnataka State Legal Services Authority to undertake several innovative initiatives touching the lives of people across the state. Her dedication towards public welfare and social causes continues to inspire meaningful action. I also acknowledge the invaluable contribution of volunteers, environmental activists, educational institutions, members of the legal fraternity, and all those who have associated themselves with this noble cause. Their participation reflects a spirit of collective responsibility that is essential for building a greener and a more sustainable Karnataka. I once again congratulate all organizers and participants for launching this historic initiative. I'm confident that this movement will inspire similar efforts across Karnataka and serve as a model for environmental conservation and community participation throughout the country. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, my Lord. We now seek the Honourable Lordship's permission to honour the dignitaries on stage. By extending a token of our love and gratitude, I request Dr. B. N. Narasimhamurthy Ji, Chairman, Prashanti Bal Mandira Trust, to do the honours, please. First, we extend our love and appreciation to Honourable Shri Justice Vibhu Bakru, Chief Justice, High Court of Karnataka and Patron in Chief, Karnataka State Legal Services Authority, Bengaluru. Next, to Honourable Srimati Justice Anu Sivaraman, Judge, High Court of Karnataka and Executive Chairperson, Karnataka State Legal Services Authority, Bengaluru. Honourable Shri Justice Hanchate Sanjeev Kumar, Judge, High Court of Karnataka and Administrative Judge, Chikkaballapur District.
ಚಿಕ್ಕಬಳ್ಳಾಪುರ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ಕಾನೂನು ಸೇವೆಗಳ ಪ್ರಾಧಿಕಾರದ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ಹಾಗೂ ಪ್ರಧಾನ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ಮತ್ತು ಸತ್ರ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾದ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀ ಟಿ.ಪಿ. ರಾಮಲಿಂಗೇಗೌಡರು. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಉಚ್ಚ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರಾರ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಆದ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀ ಚಂದ್ರಶೇಖರ್ ರೆಡ್ಡಿಯವರು. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಕಾನೂನು ಸೇವೆಗಳ ಪ್ರಾಧಿಕಾರದ ಸದಸ್ಯ ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರಾದ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀ ಎಚ್. ಶಶಿಧರ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿಯವರು. Sri Abhilash KV, President, Advocates Association, Chikkaballapur. ಒಂದೇ ಭಾರತಂ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ನ ಸಂಸ್ಥಾಪಕ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀ ಬಿಜ್ಜವಾರ ಎಚ್ ಲೋಕೇಶ್ ಅವರು. ಧರೆ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನ ನಿರ್ದೇಶಕರಾದ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀ ಡಿ.ಎಂ. ಪೂರ್ಣೇಶ್ ಅವರು. ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಕೊನೆಯ ಘಟ್ಟವಾಗಿ ಒಂದೇ ಭಾರತಂ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ನ ಸಂಸ್ಥಾಪಕ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀ ಬಿಜ್ಜವಾರ ಎಚ್ ಲೋಕೇಶ್ ಅವರನ್ನು ಕೃತಜ್ಞತಾ ನುಡಿಗಳನ್ನು ಅರ್ಪಿಸಲು ಗೌರವಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಆಹ್ವಾನಿಸುತ್ತೇವೆ.
ಸಾಯಿರಾಮ್, ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಆಫರಿಂಗ್ ಮೈ ಸಿನ್ಸಿಯರ್ ಪ್ರಣಾಮ್ಸ್ ಅಟ್ ದ ಲೋಟಸ್ ಫೀಟ್ ಆಫ್ Shri Bhagavan Sat Sai Baba, who is blessing us from his eternal abode. Also to our Sadguru Shri Madhusudan Sai for creating this Punya Dama, Samskara Dama, Vidya Dama, Akshara Dama, Annadama, together Panchadama called Satya Sai Grama. On behalf of Honorable High Court of Karnataka, Karnataka State Legal Service Authority, Chikkaballapur District Legal Service Authority and its members, Shri Balamandira Trust, Mudenalli, Dhare Foundation, and of course my team from Vande Bharatam Foundation, we offer our sincere thanks and gratitude to Chief Justice of Karnataka High Court, Honorable Shri Justice Vibhubakru ji, for gracing this occasion and making this event memorable. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. We are honored to have you today. We also offer our heartfelt gratitude, thanks to our elder sister, Honorable Srimati Justice Anu Shivaramanji, for gracing the occasion. Madam, thank you so much. Our sincere thanks, gratitude goes to Anchate, Honorable Justice Shri Anchate Sanjeev Kumar ji, for being the spine of this program. Sir, thank you so much. Once again, offering my sincere pranams to Shri Madhusudan Sai, our great Sadguru. His mirror image, his mentor, all of our mentor, Dr. Narsimurthy sir, but all of us, beloved, befond Murthy Anna. Anna, thank you so much. Our sincere thanks and gratitude goes to our Ramlinga Reddy sir, District Judge, also our Registrar General of Karnataka High Court, Chandrasekhar Reddy sir, Shri Shridhar Shetty sir, who is the Member Secretary of Karnataka State Legal Service Authority, our District Bar President, my beloved younger brother, Abhilash. Also to a very, very learned, a great human being, founder of Dari Foundation, Purnesh ji. It's a great honor to have you here. Our sincere thanks goes to all the organizations representing from districts, especially from Chikkaballapur, district authorities, police department, my friends from print and electronic media. Also, our budding young students from various schools and colleges, our matas from various places across Mudenalli, our volunteers, students, inmates of Satyasai Grama, for making all these programs successful. Also, our technical team in charge of this venue, making this program one of the most memorable event and day in all our lives. Thank you one and all to making this great success. Sir, we sincerely commit to you, all our organizations, people of Chikkaballapur, all the farmers are with you for all your good causes, connecting community with the judiciary, and we would be your foot soldiers, sir. Thank you so much, Anchate Saab, for taking the issue of our poisonous water. Please relieve us from poisonous water. It will be a great godly work from judiciary. ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ಇದು ಕೇವಲ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾತ್ರ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಎ ಟ್ರೈಲರ್. ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ಅಭಿ ಬಾಕಿ ಹೈ. ಸಾಯಿರಾಮ್, ನಮಸ್ತೆ, ವಂದೇ ಭಾರತ.
Thank you, sir. Once again, thank you all for your gracious presence and participation. May we continue to be inspired and recommit ourselves to protect nature, our land, our forests, our water, our state, our nation, and our planet Earth. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka. With this, we will conclude the program with the national anthem. I request all to kindly rise.